Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel, and in today's video we've got Empoli and Fiorentina as the games. We are on a 6-game unbeaten run. 5 of those have been draws, but we haven't lost a game in 6. Not since... when was our last defeat? 4-1 against Sampdoria. So yeah, we're unbeaten in 6 games. Some great draws, but good draws against top teams. So I'm happy with that. Empoli and Fiorentina are today's games. There'll probably be 2 more episodes of this season after this, and then 1 more season, and then that will be the end of the save. So, yeah, enjoy it. And, yeah, cue the intro for Parma from the Ashes. So that's what our form looks like. Unbeaten in 6, but as I said, 5 of those were draws. So at last time, destroyed Lazio 3-0, really good. You know, we beat them 8-1 over the 2 games, which is great. And then we've got a good draw against Roma. And then since then, as you can see, we faced Milan, Inter, Torino, and Juventus, and got draws against all of them, which is good. They're good draws. I mean, I would have liked to win some of them. We could have won some of them. A couple of times we were actually ahead, but we lost the lead. So let's go through these in a bit more detail. So Milan 1-1 at the San Siro. Both teams went down to 10 men, but Milan quite early, they were down to 10 men. Valalba got sent off on 17 minutes, which is also good because he's one of their best players and he's got a lot of assists for Milan in the past. Rossi got the first goal. He came on for the less than impressive Silva, who's kind of had a bit of a dip in form recently, which is a bit disappointing. But Rossi got a goal, came off the bench and scored. And then Engel got an equaliser for Milan. It was less than 10 minutes later. We did end the game with 10 men as well. Sandro Alberto got 2 yellow cards in 5 minutes. So he got he got himself sent off. But yeah, that's a good point. I mean, Milan had loads of shots and lots of the ball, but only the 1 goal to show for it. And that's a good point. I'm very happy with that. Against Inter Milan, this was at home, another draw, this time 2-2, and we were 1 down. Vitor scored for them. We got the equaliser back 10 minutes later, Juan Carlos with a goal. He's finding his form, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. Inter then took the lead again just before half-time, Icardi getting that. And then we got the equaliser very late in the game, 92nd minute, one of the last highlights of the game. Castelletti off the bench, got the goal. And, yeah, it was a 2-2. So, again, a very good point. I mean, again, Inter had a lot of the ball. Shot-wise, it was quite even. But, yeah, I'm happy with this. 2-2. Another good draw. Against Torino, this was 1-1. We did take the lead in this one. Emma's scored just before half-time. And then just after the restart, Sarrafiore scored for Torino. We only had 3 shots in this game. I mean, yeah, we got a good point. But we could have had a lot more shots. We could have had chances to win the game. But we didn't take our chances. So, yeah. Well, we didn't really have a lot of chances. But, yeah, if we'd had a few more shots, then I reckon we could have got a win here. But that didn't happen. And the goal as well, disappointing goal. Conte was kind of at fault. And then George Jamie could have done a lot better to keep it out. But there you go. And then against Juventus, I thought we had this one. I mean, we got a goal. We sat back. We defended so well. But 90th minute, Renato Sanchez got the equaliser. You know, they were really hammering us. We were on contain and highly structured. And yeah, 89 minutes, 40 seconds. Sanchez got the equaliser after Juan Carlos scored in the first half. And yeah, unfortunately, it was a draw. We could have won that, but we just couldn't hold on. But 4 good draws, I think. Now, the form looks okay. We've only lost 3 games since the start of December. And one of those was a cup game. So that looks very nice. And as far as the table goes, we find ourselves 13th place at the moment, which is good. We are 7 clear of the relegation zone. So we're looking okay. There's still, quite a way to go. But with Empoli today, Empoli in the relegation zone as we speak. So we hopefully will be winning that game. And against Fiorentina, if we can keep up this form, then hopefully we'll get at least a point against Fiorentina, who are up in 6th. But we'll see what we can do. If results go our way today, we could go into the top half. So that would be really nice. We'll see if we can do that. But let's go into some games. Injury-wise, I don't think we're looking that bad. Well, we've got a few, but they're not really major players, so that's okay. So injury-wise, what do we got? Bertogné is injured. That's going to be a bit of a shame. He's going to be up for 8 to 12 days. Castelletti is injured, but he's close to a return, so we could risk him if we need to. Muru is the only sort of problem we have. He's got a back injury, so Trevino is our only other left-back option, really, which is a bit of a shame. Jojic, we haven't really seen a lot of. He's going to be out for 5 to 9 days, and Listani is on loan, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so let's pick a team then. Right, so Bretonnier will have to make way. Now, we're going to give a first start to Alassane Traoré. We'll bring Cherry back into the lineup because he missed a few games through injury as well. We did really well without him, actually, so I'm hoping that we can do a lot better with this guy. As I said, Silva's been a bit out of form at the moment, had a bit of a drop, but that's not too bad, I don't think. But we'll play Rossi for this one. We'll put Silva on the bench. I think the back four is okay. I think Conte and Polosano are probably our best options at the moment. Fonassi has had some bad games. And I'm not really sure about Van Halsten. He's okay, but we could play him if we need to. I'm happy with that. We'll leave it on control and structured. Okay, let's submit that. And let's hope for a good performance here. We've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. That's all right. And then we'll just have a bit of faith. Okay, let's start the match. All right, the game is underway now. Empoli's players, so Elekin Mangala is one of their defenders. Brozovic, the former Inter guy. They've got Federico Di Marco on the left, which we tried to sign him ages ago, but he never joined. I don't know how old he is now. He must be getting on a bit. He's been in this game for quite a while. We're 9 years into the save, so as we lose possession here, Andre Silva with the ball, and I don't know why he was clearing that. I mean, he had control of the ball, really, but never mind. I won't complain. Rossi on the ball at the moment. Tries to find a ball, but doesn't get one. Now we need to close him down here. What happened there? Polosano just kicks it in his own net. 5 minutes in, we're 1 down. I want to see a replay of this, because that didn't look pretty. Alright, let's see the replay. So Silva was chasing the ball. He was under pressure. There was a good tackle. And what the hell are you doing? You literally just placed that in the goal. There was no clearance. That was a pass into the goal. Right, Barato on the ball here. Finds Cherry. And now Trevino getting involved. Alberto to Traoré. Cherry. Equaliser almost straight away. That's put it back to level pegging. Essentially back to square one. So that's not too bad. A bit disappointed about that own goal though. That was strange. So the replay, Alberto did well to hold the play. Nice ball to Traoré, and the ball to Cherry was great. Good assist, and that's a good way to start your first Premier League start. Your first league start. There we go. Got the words out in the end. That Traoré is a very cheap player, so I'm glad that he's doing well. I mean, he only cost about £120,000, and that's it. So that's all right. So I think Pignataro will be making way in the summer. Along with a few other players that kind of aren't really good enough anymore. I think Fonassi will be one of the guys making way. I think Juan Carlos, I want to give Juan Carlos a second chance. It took a while to get going, but I'm going to give him a second chance and give him another season. Petka with the ball here, nice cross, and it's with Juan Carlos, and that's a mistake by the Empoli defence. Juan Carlos is in there. He's all of a sudden got 9 goals this season. He didn't score a league goal for like the first half of the season. He didn't score in the league, and now he's got 9 in all competitions. 2 of those were in cup games, but he's found his feet. I mean, it took a while. He doesn't speak English. That might be part of the reason why. He took a while to adapt, but now that he has settled in, he's doing really well. So hopefully next season he'll grab a bunch more goals for us. So after going behind, we are now ahead, and there's 5 minutes until half time. But Empoli are coming forward here. Afkir on the ball on that right flank, and tries the cross, but George Amy picks it up. Traoré the header out to Rossi. Here is Traoré again. Gets Barato involved. Barato seems to be a really good right back. I mean, he's only on loan at the moment, but he looks like he's going to be a great. He's been great for us so far, so that's really good. He's not really done a lot wrong, so I'm happy with that. And he's got corners as well, as you can see there. Finds Polosano, whose header was on target. I was hoping he could redeem himself after that own goal, but we're looking good. We're 2-up, so I'm going to say don't get complacent. We'll leave all the instructions as they are. Yeah, I think that's all fine. We're ahead, so I don't really want to change anything in case that performance does drop. So we'll leave things as they are. Rossi finds Juan Carlos. That's a nice ball. We won't see what happens there. Obviously, not much happened. Rossi been a bit quiet on that right. I don't know what's happened out on that right side. I mean, Silva's not really done much in the past few games. We've got Khalifi, but he'll probably go. I mean, that was a waste. That was a waste of money, wasn't it? He was our most expensive player, and we've barely played him. But there you go. Here's Alberto to Petkov. The left side suddenly is picked up. I mean, Petkov's got loads more assists in recent games. He's been really good. Rossi to Juan Carlos. Can he... Oh, he does get a second. 3-1. We're looking really good. 3-1 away from home. Where is this putting us in the table now? Up to 12th. I mean, other games other games haven't really gone our way. Let's just have a look at some of the latest scores, actually. So, Torino are quite close rivals to us. They're ahead. There's not a lot of games at the moment, actually. There's only at 5. But I want to try and finish higher than we did last time. We finished 14th for 2 seasons in a row. So we'll try and get past that. And then maybe next season with the last one, try and get into the top half. If we don't do it this season, that would be a good thing to aim for, just to end it off. Because I don't know how much further I can take Parma, to be honest. Like I'll be here for 10 years. So we'll see how much further we can go in that last season. Hopefully break into the top 10. But I'm really happy with how far I brought them. I've got them 3 promotions. It took a while to get that third one. But, oh dear. Number 20, that's Polisano again, isn't it? No, it's Conte, rather. He just seemed to let Olivieri get on with what he was doing. Look at this. He seemed to just give up. Look at that. So not the best defensive performance today. It's now 3-2. And again, Trevino's not done well, but we don't have another option at left back because Muru's injured. The only other ones we have are youngsters. We've got a guy called Pozzoni who could do a job, but I don't really want to put that much pressure on him. So I'd like another goal here just to put this game beyond any doubt. Hopefully we'll get one here. Juan Carlos is on a hat-trick at the moment, but it is cleared, but only as far as Conte. Who holds up here, passes back to the goalkeeper nice and safely. That's a nice ball. Petkov now. Can he put through Cherry? He can. Oh, what a goal that is. Great stuff. The kick-up pitch by George Jamie was fab. Petkov's ball was great. And Cherry with a very smart finish. So, very nice goal. That's 4-2. You would think that's game over now, but anything can happen in Football Manager. This should be our 7th game in a row without losing. We haven't actually made any subs yet. We've not got long left. So, what can we do here? I'm going to take off... oh, God, we've got Cherry and Carlos both on 2 goals. Right, I'm going to take off Traore. He's done well. He deserves a rest. And I'm going to take off Alberto and bring on Emmers. Just make a couple of changes in midfield. I want to give one of those 2 strikers a chance to get a hat-trick, because otherwise they'll bitch and moan. So I want to try and do that. I think we've got 1 hat-trick this season. I think that was Cherry. I'm not quite sure. Only a few minutes left, so I will knock it back to defensive. Just make that last change now. Get Girardi up there. That's gone out of play, and that's full time. 4-2. I almost said 1-0. 4-2. Really good. Happy with that. Scored a lot more goals recently. That's good. First half of the season, we're a bit goal shy. And that's put us up to 12th place and a neutral goal difference. That's really good. Happy with that. Hopefully we'll keep that in the positive. Parma take their chances. Fans are jubilant. Did really well in that game. Very happy. And that is 7 games unbeaten. Right, so Fiorentina are next. Now that's going to be a difficult game. Fiorentina are good. I wonder if this left Juancar. I think that's one of their players, if I'm not mistaken. But that's going to be a difficult game, so we'll see if we can get a result here. We're at home, so that's a good advantage. But Fiorentina are quite a bit of the way up the table, compared to us. I think they were 6th last I checked. So the results in other games mean that we won't be in the top half, at least in this game. We could climb and overtake Bologna, but no, that's probably not going to happen. Actually, we need 9 goal swing for that to happen. So we won't be getting top half today because of results in other games haven't gone our way, but yeah, we're looking pretty good. I don't think we can get to 11th today unless there's like a 9-goal swing. I think we could, but that won't happen. Here's the table. Yeah, 9-goal swing is highly, highly unlikely. So looks like we'll be staying in 12th, at least for today. That's if we do actually get a result. We could drop if we don't win, but don't really want this unbeaten run to end anytime soon. I haven't shown you my youth intake, actually. Not worth showing you. It's absolute shit. This is the under 18s we have at the moment. Yeah, awful. Oh, now Bologna lost 2-0. So if we can win by 7 goals or more, then we'll overtake Bologna. I'm not aiming for that. That's just no, it's not going to happen. Now, Silva dropped to a 3.5-star player. That's happened quite quickly. I mean, he was 4.5. It was 4 with 5 at the start of the season. So he's declining, which is a bit of a worry. He's only 21. Okay, right. So for this game, I'm not going to change anything. Because we've been okay, you know, everything went right, so I'm not going to change anything. The bench, I won't change that either. That's fine. Yeah, let's just completely unchanged. Just do exactly the same thing as we did last time. Now a draw is predicted. Let's have a look at their team. Oh, so they're playing like 5 at the back, sort of thing. They got Dickman, haven't they? I forgot about Dickman. Tarashai and Ponce are good, so we've got to watch out for those. So yeah, let's just do exactly the same thing. Pick up where you left off. Yeah, start the match. Throw in by Palencia. Here is Ponce to Gonzalez. Here is Grassi. And that's... Oh, God. I was going to say that's cleared, but it wasn't. Ponce scored 5 minutes in. Very much like the last game. 5 minutes and there's been a goal. Luckily, well, not luckily, but this time it wasn't one of our players that scored it in his own net. So it was Grassi with the ball. Great sliding tackle by Polisano, but it went straight to Ponce, so that was unfortunate. I think that's unlucky. Rossi running down the right-hand side, finds Troyel with the ball. Here is Cherry. Now Rossi again. Can he get a cross in there? He can, and that is in! Was it Juan Carlos again? It was. That's 11 for the season for him now. 50th career goal apparently as well. We'll see this again. Not quite sure what happened. Rossi's cross was good. It hit the player, hit the defender Bogdanovic, and then Juan Carlos with his second effort. He kicked it against the keeper pretty much, and it just bounced in. 1-1, 20 minutes in. Still plenty of time left for either team to get a winner. The long ball to Ponce is a good one. We need to watch him. We know he's good, and he's gone around everyone. George Amy makes the save, but we need to watch that Ponce. We need to close him down and mark him and just tackle him, crock him, injure him, break his clavicle. That's a kicking and screaming reference, a football film, which is actually really bad. Here he is again. Here is I'm sure Grassi used to play for us. Like, he didn't really play. He was more of a youngster. There's Ponce. Oh, come on. Sandro Alberto own goal. So that's the second game in a row that we scored an own goal. We'll see this again. Tarashai was on the ball. Played it through to Ponce, who had a shot. George Amy with quick reactions, but again, straight at our player. Nothing we could have done about that, though. That's unfortunate. But we're now 2-1 down. And it's a corner here for Fiorentina. George Amy holds on to it. I don't want to lose this because of an own goal. That would be annoying. We've lost the possession here again. Here's Tarashai to Dickman. That would be the worst superhero ever, Dickman, wouldn't it? That was a poor ball. Grassi in space. Ponce to Tarashai, and that's 3. This is not good. Right. I'm going to say get stuck in. I'm going to drop a bit deeper. And then when we get the tactics back, we'll have to try and sort out those two forwards, because they're creating a lot of trouble for us at the moment. And Conte is having an awful game. Right, so we'll go into opposition tactics to do all of this. George Amy goal kick, headed by Cherry. Here is Petkov. That's better. Carlos again. What is? I don't know what he's been. I was going to say what he's been drinking, but okay, I'm taking it. Carlos, another goal. I mean, how many has he scored in the past few games? I'll have to look at that at the end of this game. That's 2 in this game, 2 in the last game. Conte might have to be subbed in the second half. Well, I think we will do that. But yeah, we've been unlucky. We're 3-2 down. There's been 5 goals just in the first half. I'm going to take off Conte and we're going to bring on Van Housden. Mind you, having him as cover probably wasn't the best thing. That was kind of a fault for me. I'm not sure why he was on cover. We'll bring in Van Helsden for that, for Conte. And start the second half. Now, get Juan Carlos a hat-trick. That would be nice. Try and come out of this with a point and keep the unbeaten run going. Dickman puts that out for a throw-in. I can't wait for Mura to get back as well, because Trevino has not been too good as of late. Here is Dickman again. Now to Grassi. Here is Gonzalez to Palencia. Good tackle by Barato. That's the right back that we need. We've had some bad right backs, some bad performances of right backs, but Barato has been very solid so far. Petkov needs to clear that, and he does. But oh, that's a mistake. Cherry to Juan Carlos. Come on, hat-trick. No, he's been dispossessed, but he's won it back here. Juan Carlos has a hat-trick. Yes, he has. 13 goals now for the season. Back to 3-3, and there's still about 40 minutes left. So Juan Carlos lost the ball, won it back, and then just took a touch, had a left-footed shot, and he has his hat-trick. We have 3 goals, and it's level pegging. Lorenzo Dickman is an accomplished crosser of a ball. Yes, he is. He's got 1 ball either side of him, because his name's Dickman. Trevino with a throw-in. Here is Petkov to a Traore. Nice ball to Cherry. Is it going to be a 4th for Juan Carlos? It is! Oh my god! 4-3, we're ahead. What is going on today? There's something in the water at Ennio Tardini. 4-3. Cherry chests it down. Stops. Has a cross. Juan Carlos is there. Header. 4 goals for him. 4 goals for Parma. That's 4-3. Barato corner ball. Van Helsden is 5-3. What the fuck is this? 5-3. Van Helsden has a goal now. Everyone wants a goal. I say everyone wants a goal. That's only our second scorer. The other 4 have been Juan Carlos. This is incredible. I don't know what's happened, but I'm not complaining. This is incredible. We started so badly. What has happened? We've just had such a resurgence. This is Leicester-esque. We're going to win the league next season. Right, we need to make some subs. I'm getting so excited. Cherry is struggling out there, so we will bring on Castelletti as an advance forwards. Traore again, we'll take him off and we'll bring on Pignataro. And Apollosano is struggling out there as well, so we'll bring on Fornacia. 3 changes. No, I made a change at half-time, didn't I? I forgot. Okay. That's all 3 changes made. 10 minutes left. We are 5-3 up. 5-3. Well, very pleased with the result and your performance. Now, Juan Carlos, we are having a chat, boy, because that was incredible. Your dominating performance today was spectacular. Everybody was. That was the best performance of the save so far. One of my best performances of FM, actually. Like, that's great. 5-3 against Fiorentina, who at the time was 6th, don't forget. We've just level points with Bologna. We actually scored 5 goals. So if we'd had a clean sheet, we would have been, close to Bologna, like goal difference wise at least. Juan Carlos, 4 goals, 5 for Parma. That's fabulous. I'm happy with that. I couldn't be happier. 4 goals, 9 point. How does 4 goals still only get you in 9.7? What do you have to do to get a 10? In fact, let me find that game against AC. Did Harry Kane get a 10 for that performance? He did. Okay, 5 goals apparently gets you a 10, not 4. That's a bit picky if you ask me. Well, we are now unbeaten in 8 games. That's 2. When was the last time we got 2 wins in a row in live comms? That could not have gone any better. Everything went our way. And coming up, we haven't got that many games left, really. So, as you can see, there's only 10 games left. So, as always, I'm going to play the last 5. So, off screen, I've got 5 games to play, which is going to be a bit difficult to do for tomorrow, like overnight, because, I have work and I need to get sleep. But I will play 5 games off screen. Udinese and Catania will be the games next episode. And the one after that, we'll do the last 3. And then after that, 1 more season, and then we're done. Well, we're not done, but 1 more season and the save will be over. So, there's probably only going to be maybe 10, 11, or maybe 10 to 12 episodes left, something like that. And maybe do like a review and maybe sim a few years and see what happens after we leave. So, that's going to be the plan for the next couple of weeks, really. And then after that, we'll be done, I reckon. So, I'm happy with that. That could not have gone any better. Really good. Well, that was probably the most fun I've ever recording a video in some time. 2 wins. I'm amazed. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, I have. It's been one of the better ones. Leave a like down below. Leave any comments you want to make. And if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, hit subscribe. And I'll see you next time. We've got 2 more games next episode. And there'll be 3 in the one after that. So, what were the games I said I was going to do? Udinese and Catania. That was the one. Okay. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. And goodbye.